Mythic Plus is the future.
I think Mythic Plus is slowly killing the game as a big cancerous tumor on the side of your face.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, well, Mythic Plus, it's only in its second iteration, and I mean, rating has fucking been around for 15 years, so.
Plus, they're making a lot of money off of Mythic Plus right now.
Money? How?
Yeah, the MDI actually.
Making a lot of money.
I didn't think the MDI would be that big. Is it really that popular?
Yeah.
I haven't checked the viewer statistics on it.
Don't forget that Overwatch is on the down low right now.
I mean, both WoW Arena and MDI draw, you know, quite a number of viewers for a WoW esports scene, to clarify.
I watched the MDI for one run. It was one of the runs with Method in it, and they were doing a shrine, and they wiped on the first fucking boss. It was so bad. And I'm like, they're done. They're fucked. They made a comeback on the final boss when they one-phased it. They fucking took it at the last possible second. It was pretty epic. I'm glad I like watched that one thing, but I couldn't sit there and watch every team and like most of the time I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this. It was only interesting because they wiped and made that comeback and then one-shot the boss. Like that's just amazing.
One dungeon?
The final
boss and shrine.
they
Killed him before he
they fucking one-phased that bitch. Yeah.
They had a Death Knights do single target 300,000 DPS, and I'm not still quite sure what mechanic in the game let him do that. It wasn't unholy, and it wasn't even AoE pull, single target boss damage, and he'd spike to 300,000 DPS, and to this day I have no idea how.
Get good.
For real.
What I found like so interesting about that isn't just the comeback itself, but like there's a hard gamer lesson in that event. Like imagine being them and you wipe on the first fucking boss of the MDI. The fact that they didn't falter and doubt themselves by fucking that up. They didn't let doubt consume them. That just shows what like true fucking gamers do, man. They just brush that shit off. Of course they're tilted, of course they're gonna go dig into their mistakes and yell at each other later, but in that fucking dungeon, they didn't fucking miss a beat. And that's why they beat the other team. That's why they even had that chance. But any other group in this fucking game of any difficulty, including other groups in the MDI, they're gonna be pissed and they're gonna let that fuck up their gameplay and they're gonna make it worse and for sure never make a comeback. So, I don't know, I'm glad I watched it, because, like, I don't know, like, I've kind of learned a little bit of that lesson. I wouldn't claim to learn it as well as them, but...
I mean, the MDI isn't hard for them, because, like, they give them, like, they give them a 17, like, 18 level difficulty in the MDI, and all these players run 24s on live server. So, like, this is, like, the equivalent of, like, us running 2s to them, more or less.
You're missing, like, the lesson, though. It's... Not
Oh,
letting
yeah,
letting the failure fucking cripple you. It's like it's not over till it's over. Kind of thing. Just trust me, a lot of people don't have that ability.
It's also more about the adverse effects of yelling at somebody when you're still in the middle of it, as opposed to looking at it after and then talking it out.
Yeah, or even letting yourself get tilted.
Helps.
Imagine how much you think yourself that this run is forever lost. Like, I wrote them off. I'm like, they're fucked. They ain't gonna win this now. Like, I doubted them.
The fact that just came out of Bart's mouth, we should talk about that.
Hmm?
What, not yelling to people till after?
Yeah.
Oh, did they say that recently? I mean, it's very fucking true. Like, the worst thing you can do in an encounter, whether it be an MDI or a mythic boss encounter, it doesn't matter, anything serious, you gotta just fucking focus on the next millisecond of...
You're telling me I shouldn't argue with somebody about how many casts of Holy Fire they're doing in Mythic progression?
It's deeper than that. It's not only that, you can't even allow yourself to think too much about it, because it's gonna fuck up your next GCD, or your next decision.
Will imperative finish the tier.